New Japan World Tag League. Man, the last 4 nights, they were great. And you guys should go and watch these matches. Finjuice versus Evil and Sanada. It was great as Finjuice pinned the LIJ members. I think they're gonna have a tag team title maybe coming up after Wrestle Kingdom or something, but that was a really good match. The Best Friends versus GOD. It was a crazy as Chucky T snapped again. He power slammed Tama Tonga on the paddle, and then he goes to the ring and he throws these chair shots at Tangaloa and throws the chair into the head of Tangaloa. The second time he throws on him, you see Tangaloa just bleeding all over the place. And then when the referee comes in, Tangaloa gets distracted because Beretta was going after Jado. And Chucky T, he rolls up Tangaloa and they win the match. This was awesome. Really good. And then, in the semifinals, it came down to 4 teams. GOD versus Ishii and Toru Yano, and KES versus Evil and Sanada to determine who goes to the finals. So in the semifinals, we see GOD beating Ishii and Toru Yano with a super power bomb. This time, Tangaloa was safe with no cuts. He allegedly has 4 staples in his head because of the bleeding that had over there. And then we see Evil and Sanada beating KES with a sunset flip roll-up. So in a way, they protected KES in the semifinals, which sucks. I mean, I wish KES would go against Evil and Sanada in the finals because GOD, they are already the champions. So there is no need for them, to go in the finals. But they did. Then on Saturday, they announced that Will Ospreay is coming to the World Tag League Finals and he will have a match with Taichi to determine the #1 contender for the Never Openweight title. I was so happy that Ospreay is coming back and he will be in the ring. And for me to see this, I was like, okay, they're gonna have a match for the #1 contendership. And then Goto is going against Kota Ibushi. Wow. So magic may happen at Wrestle Kingdom. Let's see. So today's New Japan World Tag League Finals. I just watched that show and then I started recording this episode. So in the first match, we saw Hiroshi Tenzan, Kojima, Nagara, and Nakanishi defeating Toge Makabe, Towa Henare, Yoshida, and Shota Umino with a Western Lariat from Kojima to Yoshida. And then we saw Minoru Suzuki, Iizuka, and Lance Archer with Davey Boy Smith defeating Michael Elgin, Jeff Cobb, Beretta, and Chucky T via disqualification because the crazy Chucky T used the chair again on Iizuka, of all people, and Lance Archer. So, the best friends, man, I told you guys, it's painful, because when the best friends can't be best friends, then there's no hope for us, and it seems like Beretta has enough. It seems like, they're gonna have a match with each other or something. Chucky T is flipping out and is going to be a heel. With the kind of shenanigans that he's doing, it seems like he's gonna join Suzuki-gun. So if he does, I think it's a cool thing to have him as a heel, because, if you noticed his run as on the indies, he was a better heel. Chuck Taylor himself. So let's see how it goes. But I think the DQ finishes, I don't like it. Tomohiro Ishii with Sho and Yo defeated Zack Sabre Jr., Kanemaru, and El Desperado with a brain buster from Ishii on Kanemaru, and then we saw a tease from Ishii and Zack Sabre Jr. as they're going to have a match for the Rev Pro British Heavyweight title, in which Ishii holds that title. He will go one-on-one against Zack Sabre Jr. at Wrestle Kingdom. Most probably Zack Sabre Jr. is winning the title back at Wrestle Kingdom. Tetsuya Naito, Bushi, and Shingo Takagi defeated Hangman Page, Yujiro Takahashi, and Chase Owens, the Crown Jewel, with Destino from Naito to Chase Owens. Jay White, Bad Luck Fale, and Taiji Ishimori defeated Kazuchika Okada, Toru Yano, and Kushida with a grenade from Bad Luck Fale to Yano. After the match, they were attacking the team of Okada until Toge Makabe came out and stopped Bad Luck Fale. It seems like they're setting up a match between the two of them, but let's see how it goes, because Makabe and Bad Luck Fale, that can be a very good mean guy match. These two can go, and Bad Luck Fale has lost a ton of weight, so they can have a good match between the two of them. Hiroshi Tanahashi, Juice Robinson, and David Finlay with Taguchi. They went against Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and Marty Scurll. And the team of the Elite, they won the match with the Indie Taker in a freaking good match. Will Ospreay versus Taichi in a never open weight #1 contender match. Will Ospreay won the match, even though he wasn't himself. He wasn't 100%. He was holding his ribs. Seems like his injury is not gone away yet. And he won the match with the Stormbreaker. The match was really good. Taichi was getting the heat at the beginning of the match, attacking him with the mic stand. And then we saw an Oscutter that was turned into a Hurricane Rana. Canadian Destroyer from, Will Ospreay that connected, and then a Stormbreaker for the win. And it was a good match, but not very good. When you compare it to the quality of matches that Taichi has, that was good. Good. Kota Ibushi defeated Hiroki Goto and won the never open weight title in a fantastic match. Kota landed hard on his head on the apron at the beginning of the match. I thought it sucked. Then a golden triangle that went right into Goto's chest that was picture perfect. Goto was about to do a code red from the top rope, but Kota Ibushi flipped and landed on his feet. And then he did the Kamagoye to win the title. After the match, we see Will Ospreay coming out, and he says, "I want to have a match with you for the never openweight title at Wrestle Kingdom 13. They shook hands and they agreed to it, in which this match is going to be cray-cray. And I can't wait to see it at Wrestle Kingdom. The main event, Evil and Sanada defeated G.O.D. and won the World Tag League tournament. It was back-to-back after their win last year. And now they join the Elite Tag groups who won the tag titles or the tag leagues twice. Antonio Inoki and Hulk Hogan in 82 and 83, they did it back to back. Tatsumi Fujinami and Kingo Kimura in 85 and 87. Hiroshi Hase and Keiji Muto, they won the tournament in 93 and 94 back to back. Satoshi Kojima and Hiroshi Tenzan, they won it in 2001 and 2008. Togi Makabe with Tomoaki Honma, they won it in 2015 and 2016, and now, Evil and Sanada, they won the World Tag League in 2017 and 2018. Wow. The match was great. They did everything. A magic killer to Jado. They teased it on the G.O.D. members, but it didn't work. A Tower of Doom on everyone. A gun stun magic killer on Tama. And then a Darkness Falls from Evil for the win. And then the fucked up thing happened. So, you all know how I'm a huge fan of the Young Bucks. I love them. I want to see them in big matches. But for you to come out and want to be in the tag title match at Wrestle Kingdom, it doesn't make sense. Okay? Because that's against the whole idea of the World Tag League, because you need to win it to have a title shot. And for you guys to just come in, and then they said, look, this is a grueling tournament, but we have matches, day in and day out for years. It doesn't make sense. Like, just make it Evil and Sanada versus Tama Tonga and Tangaloa. The Young Bucks and Marty Scurll, they can, compete for the never openweight 6-man titles. But for them to be in this match at Wrestle Kingdom, that didn't make any sense, And sometimes they do stuff that doesn't make any sense. New Japan, just to have a great match or something. For me, as I said, big fan of the Bucks, but I don't see the idea in it. I don't.